Happy Monday, Denise Boyd here, and today's Motivational Monday post is Circle Time. That's right, I am back, and I'm super happy to be here with you on this Motivational Monday. Now, today's title, you all, is a little different, and we're gonna be honest. I literally kind of struggled with today's or this week's theme, which is circle time. So today's post, of course, is Motivational Mondays, circle time, and Fridays will be the exact same. And the only reason I did that is because I am being intentional and I want you to be intentional as well. So even though this is a Motivational Monday post, I know that circle time may seem like a very weird theme or title for this. Well, let me explain, and then I'll get into what I mean. So first off, I am a certified teacher, a certified high school teacher. However, I did teach at a daycare, or different daycares. I also taught on the elementary level for different programs they have, such as like a summer program or after school programs, volunteer things. I was there and I saw that circle time was a very purposeful and important part of the day for a lot of those students. And I actually implement that with my personal high school students. I don't call it story time, but it is very effective. So the thing about circle time is that it is purposely created and purposely done. It's purposely implemented. And the whole thing about circle time is that you, my friend, you need circle time. So the purpose is for you to do it on purpose. So what do you mean? Do I need to go read on purpose? Well, yes, for sure. But that's not what today's Motivational Monday post is all about. So today is all about having your own circle permanently from today. Decide today that you are going to protect your circle. That is all circle time is about. So Friday, I will talk to you about protecting the circle time around your business, but today it's just about you, because you, my friend, are your business. You are your job. Whatever it is that you do to earn income, it's you, right? Because you do it. So I believe when we actually protect our circle, live in that circle time or circle time frame of mind every day, what it does is it helps us. Because we're purposely doing it, it purposely helps us to live that success-filled life that we deserve, that we were promised, because we were promised success, right? And then what will happen if we don't, unfortunately, is that we will live in a life that breeds chaos and havoc and then keep us from living the success-filled life that we deserve. And the beautiful thing to know is that our circle time, our decisions that we create for our circle time actually allows us to get closer to that success or go further on that success journey that I'm always talking about. Because once we protect our circle, we will begin making certain decisions that will help us to see that success. And so protecting our circle time is so important, because if we do not, it will pretty much cause us to be a horrible decision away from seeing the success that we so rightly deserve. But the question is, how do you protect your circle time? Well, this is how I do it. And this is actually how I believe that every person should do it. Now, you may need to add some things for you, of course, because I never believe in one size fits all, but I do believe in a basic structure. And my structure only consists of three things, but these three things can be broken down, of course, in different ways. So first off, disconnection. Woo, that sounds crazy, right? So disconnection is actually one of the best ways to protect your circle time. And it's almost like sacrificing as well. So when I say disconnecting, yes, it can be from people, but it can also be from the things that you used to do, the places you used to go, the things that you used to watch, or that you still watch, still do, still see, whatever. But if you truly want to protect your circle time and not just be selfish about what you want because you like it and it's okay, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything because I've been there, like literally I've been there. But I want you to know that your success doesn't care about what you like, what you want. What my success didn't care. My success did not care what I wanted, what I like to do all the time, what I want to do in my spare time. My success didn't care about that. My success cared that I was doing the things that I was supposed to do to get to where I needed to be to have that success. And my friend, that's what I want for you. But most importantly, that's what your future self wants for you or from you. Your future self is like, yes, let all that stuff go. And here's the deal. You don't have to just let it go abruptly. I'm not telling you to go cold turkey, because going cold turkey is actually one of the worst ways for most people. For me, I can go cold turkey maybe like on one big thing at a time, but not on a bunch of stuff. Like, it's not sustainable. So what I would do is suggest that you start slowly eliminating things from your life that do not serve you, do not serve your circle time, which is your time to prepare yourself for that success that you so rightly deserve. All right. So for example, instead of watching 6 hours of TV a day, maybe only watch 1 hour and replace those other 6 hours with something that will help you get further towards your success or further in your success journey. Because remember, success is not a one and done thing. It is not a stopping place. It's not a final destination. It is a journey, okay? So if you don't remember anything I ever say, just remember that success is a journey and you have to purposely prepare and walk in that journey. Otherwise, sometimes you may go somewhere else or go to the wrong lane. Like, stay in your right lane, okay? All right, so the next thing is connection. So first I told you to disconnect, sacrifice something, give up something so that you can receive something else. However, this connection is so beautiful because this connection will cause you to actually push yourself forward in your success journey. So how? So this is a time that whatever you disconnect from, you're going to replace that. You're going to connect with things that are going to help you on that success journey. So what kind of connection? So you're going to connect with the people who are more like who you want to be like, or who have the qualities that you admire and that you want to have. And you also want to connect yourself with the right opportunities. Like, for example, let's say you had an opportunity to work at, I don't know, some clothing store, whatever, or you had an opportunity to start your own business. The question is, which opportunity would you take? In most cases, if people are at the point of their lives so they feel like, oh, I need money now, let me go ahead and get this job at the clothing store. Yes, that's temporary, but starting your own business will get you closer to that goal. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't work at that store. I would actually say do both, but make sure that you protect that time. Because if you don't protect that time, if you don't put time in for you or that business that you want to start, then you would never really get to where you need to go. So it's about properly connecting yourself with things, people, opportunities that are going to help you grow. Because if you're not growing, guess what you're doing? You're going the opposite way, and the opposite way is never good. And I don't want that for you. But let me make sure that I get to the last point. And this last point, you all, kind of like threw me for a loop, even me, because I'm like, how? But it does. This is so important. So the very last part that will help you protect your circle time, or what your circle time should look like, is also service. Service. You heard that right. So most people are like, oh, this is me, my life. I want to do things my way. But we were not created to do things on our own. And it's funny because I meet a lot of people who always want other people to do things for them. But then when other people need them to do things, they're like, I'm good. I got what I want. I'm good. But no, it should not be like that. So what should really happen is if you truly are interested in being the successful you that you were created to be, then you would be interested in actually serving people. Now, that does not come overnight. I'm not going to lie to you. I love people. I love helping people, but I've always loved to help people the way I wanted to help people. And I had to realize that was wrong. Like, for example, being here with you right here on your screen was not something that I originally wanted to do. It just was not. I was like, I'm just going to serve the people how I want to serve them on my own terms. But if I would not have done this, I would not be able to reach those people who need to hear me. I would not be able to reach you, and you're here because you need to hear this, right? And I thank you. I thank you so much for being here. But do not leave the service part out, because we were created to help each other, because there's some things that I can do that you can't do, things that you can do that I can't do, and things that other people around us can do that we cannot do, right? So that service is so integral in protecting your circle time. So throughout this week, I challenge you to figure out what you want your circle time to look like. I mean, really simple. So I want my circle time to look like what I want to be like in the future. I'm always looking ahead, because if you don't look ahead, then I don't know, you're really not going to make it far. You have to really live in the now, but you still have to plan for the future. Because if you don't plan, then of course we all know what happens. We know the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? But anywho, we're not worried about that. What I do want to encourage you to do in order to figure out what you want your circle time to look like is simply this. Today, this week, decide one thing, person, whatever, you are going to disconnect yourself from. Then second, I want you to connect with something, someone, an opportunity that will help you get to where you need to be, or to get to your journey, your success journey, or get further on that success journey. So for me, that connection looked like me starting this program that I found. It was really simple. It was called the 15-day business challenge or something like that. But anywho, it was one of the best decisions that I've made, because it helped me to see things from a different perspective. And it helped me to start investing more in myself, which also helped me to grow my business, which is what it's all about right now, right? Right? All right. And then the very last thing that I did was start serving others. And not that I wasn't serving others before, but now I am serving others the way that they need to be served. And because it's not about me. Because when I start looking at my business, I realized that even though, yes, this business is my business, it's not about me. Because once you start making your business about you, then you're leaving others out, and others are not going to pay for your products or your services. It's just not going to work. So it's all about service. So decide how you're going to serve someone today. So if this is your first time with me, do me a big favor and subscribe to this channel, and give me a big like if I gave you any value, and be sure to click the notification bell, because it will let you know when I post my next video. So the next video will come out this Wednesday, and this is going to be a practical step to help you start your business if you have not started already, because that's one of the things that I missed. I did not truly know what I needed to have to start a business. So now that I know those things and I've gotten past those things, I can pass those things over to you. And then of course on Fridays, Payday Your Way Friday, this is where I give you tips. I will give you a tip to help you figure out how to strengthen your business, strengthen yourself for your business, because that's what it's all about. And sometimes I do tutorials for those days, but they are mostly aligned with the theme of whatever Motivational Monday is. So this week, you all go out there and protect your circle time. Thanks so much for watching. And as I always say, stay peaceful, positive, and productive. I'll see you next time.